G'day, mate. Australia's a land of sunshine, stunning landscapes and unique opportunities. If you've ever dreamt of working in the land down under, the temporary skill shortage or TSS visa might be your ticket in. This visa is designed for skilled workers from around the world to fill job vacancies in Australia. This essay will be your friendly guide to the TSS visa. We'll cover everything you need to know, from understanding the different visa types to navigating the application process. We'll even explore how you can bring your family along and the possibility of staying permanently. So grab a cuppa, get comfy, and let's dive in. The TSS visa is all about bringing skilled workers to Australia temporarily. There are three main types: short-term, medium-term, and labour agreement. Each stream has its own set of requirements and conditions. The short-term stream is for occupations on the Short-Term Skilled Occupation List, or TSOL. You can stay in Australia for up to 2 years with a possible 2-year extension. The medium-term stream is for occupations on the Medium and Long-Term Strategic Skills List, or MLTSSL. This stream allows you to stay for up to 4 years with the potential to apply for permanent residency later on. Finally, the labour agreement stream is for employers who have a specific agreement with the Australian government to sponsor overseas workers for occupations not on the other lists. Meeting the criteria. Before you pack your bags and say good day to the kangaroos, it's important to check if you meet the TSS visa requirements. First things first, you'll need a job offer from an approved Australian employer who is willing to sponsor you. They'll need to demonstrate that they couldn't find an Australian worker to fill the position. Next up, your skills and qualifications need to be a match for the job. You'll likely need a skills assessment from a relevant Australian authority. Good news for English speakers, you'll need to prove your English language proficiency, but we'll delve into that later. Of course, there are standard visa requirements too. You'll need to be of good health and character with no criminal record. Think of it like a background check. Ready to apply? The TS visa process might seem daunting, but it's manageable if you take it step by step. First, your employer needs to lodge a nomination application with the Department of Home Affairs. This shows they've met all the requirements to sponsor you. Once the nomination is approved, you can lodge your visa application online. You'll need to gather all the necessary documents, including your passport, skills assessment, English language test results, and police certificates. It's like creating a scrapbook of your life, but with official documents. After you've submitted your application, it's time to be patient. Processing times vary, so it's best to apply early. The Department of Home Affairs will assess your application and let you know the outcome. Section 5. English and skills, showing your abilities. Australia wants to ensure you can thrive in their English-speaking environment. That's where English language tests come in. You can choose from tests like IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, Academic or CAE. Each test has different scoring systems, so check the Department of Home Affairs website for the minimum scores required for the TSS visa. Remember that skills assessment we mentioned earlier? This is where you prove your skills and qualifications meet Australian standards. The assessment is done by an authorised body, and the specific requirements depend on your occupation. Section 6. Bringing your family. Sharing the Australian experience. Moving to a new country is always better with loved ones. The good news is that you can include your family members in your TSS visa application. This includes your spouse or de facto partner and your dependent children. Your family members will need to meet similar requirements as you, including health and character checks. They might also need to provide evidence of their relationship to you, such as a marriage certificate or birth certificate. Section 7. Costs and insurance, planning your finances. Moving to Australia is an investment, and it's essential to plan your finances carefully. The TSS visa comes with various costs, including the visa application fee, which can vary depending on your circumstances. Your employer might also need to pay a Skilling Australians Fund levy. Once you arrive in Australia, you'll need to have health insurance. It's a requirement for the TSS visa and ensures you have access to healthcare when you need it. You can choose from private health insurance or Medicare, Australia's public healthcare system. Section 8. From temporary to permanent, a pathway to stay. For many TSS visa holders, the dream is to stay in Australia permanently. The good news is that the TSS visa can provide a pathway to permanent residency through several streams. If you're on the medium-term stream and your occupation is on the MLTSSL, you might be eligible to apply for permanent residency through the Employer Nominations Scheme or the Skilled Regional Visa. These pathways often require you to have worked in Australia for a certain period and to meet specific skills and English language requirements. Section 9. Ready to go. Tips for aspiring TSS visa applicants. Embarking on the TSS visa journey is exciting, but it's wise to be prepared. Start by researching your desired occupation and its demand in Australia. Make sure your skills and qualifications meet the requirements and brush up on your English language skills. When applying, be organised and meticulous with your documentation. Double-check everything before submitting your application. Finally, be patient. Visa processing times can vary, so it's best to apply early and allow ample time. Moving to a new country is a big decision, but with careful planning and the right information, the TSS visa can unlock a world of opportunities for you in Australia. Good luck, and who knows, maybe we'll bump into each other at a barbie one day.